Yo, so this is the second video of the day. It is still Halloween, 31st of October. It's now 6:13 p.m. and it's getting slightly darker, so I had to turn on like my study light, which is why it looks like really weird, like in like move the lighting and everything. Um, but yeah. So this video is just kind of a log for me to like be I guess for me to remember what I want to do, because I remember that after O's I said that I wanted to do a lot of shit, and like eventually I ended up just working like the whole month away, because work took up so much of my time, and it was so like not it was not um very economic, because I like it was 7 or 8 per hour, and I didn't really work that much, and I don't remember what I did with the rest of my time, etc., etc. I didn't really do anything that I said I wanted to do. So for that purpose, I am going to try and take a log of what I want to do after A's. Yeah, so this video is going to hopefully be that log. Okay, so on a weight front, it's very obvious I want to get back I won't say my goal is, okay, it's very unhealthy, but my goal is not to be healthy per se, but my goal is to feel good about myself. And I know that that's like a combination of mental and physical stuff, but in terms of the physical stuff, I guess I hope that I can start going for yoga with my sister more regularly, and like running like more like back to the frequency that I used to run, which is like once or twice a week, because now I'm not even doing anything, and I'm kind of gaining weight, and it's not like gaining muscle weight, it's like my muscles turning into fat kind of weight, so that's like even worse. So um yeah, I generally feel pretty shit lah, and like as you can see from my complexion also, it's not the healthiest diet that I could be doing. Like today all I ate was like I just ate like a shit ton of like biscuits and tau hui. I had like 2 balls of tau hui, and then like just a shit ton of cookies, and it was really bad. Like and maybe like 鸡头饭 in the morning. But other than that, it was like I ate a lot of it, but it was like really really like gross food, like oil heavy food, etc., etc. So yeah, hoping that I can, yeah, do, okay, so run, do yoga with my sister, um maybe even like if I hope that I will still maintain some of the most of the friendships. I don't want to lose anybody like after A's, but I know I will lah, cause the guys have to go to army and everything. But I'm hoping that at least for those people who don't go to army in like January, I hope that we can like get together and maybe like play a shitty game of like ultimate frisbee or something, because I really suck at ultimate frisbee, but I like playing it anyway, which is weird, but yeah. um so hopefully I can do that with my guy friends. um even like thinking about starting some dance classes, even though I'm like that's like the thing that I've been the most apprehensive about, because like growing up, like once a fat kid always a fat kid, right? So like growing up you feel like as a fat kid you're like not allowed to do that kind of stuff. You're like not allowed to be graceful and be like like poised or like cool and move really quickly, like hip hop or whatever shit. So like I guess I'll just be trying it out loud, because I always said that my biggest regret in life is like stopping dance at such a young age. Like I stopped ballet after 1 year, and after that I continued like my career with like singing and acting and stuff like that. So it's like I just never learned how to dance, and like I want to see if I am cut out for it or not. So I guess, yeah, and some of my friends have been like encouraging me to do that as well, even though, yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be really bad at it, because in general I'm just really bad like hand eye motor skills, coordination, like stuff. Like I'm a very very sedentary person. But anyway, okay, and I'm not even sedentary in the way that, like, how some girls or whatever, they're like, oh, like I just sit at home every day, like I just eat potato chips, and then like when they're on the field they're like actually like really good at like troop ball or touch rug or whatever it is that they do. Yeah, I'm not one of those people. I'm like legitly bad at everything. Like when I go, like I don't even have surprise. Like I have this one friend who always says that she's really bad at everything, but for some reason every time we play captain's ball and she becomes like the captain, as in the person who catches it, right? she like she can like catch all the balls, which I know is the point, but even when I'm like the captain, i.e. the most sedentary role ever, right? Like I still can't even catch the balls because my like hand-eye coordination is so bad. So they ended up just putting me on the field so that I can like, I guess normally number one, I became the score shouter. Like I was the only person who kept track of the score because the only thing that was motivating me to keep moving was knowing that I kind of had a chance against like the other team, you know, especially with like certain superpowers in my team. Yeah, so like I became the scorekeeper. I kept all the scores. I talk to myself a lot when I'm like on the field because I feel very like mentally like I have nothing to think about, so I have to talk to myself, you know. Then I make like really stupid comments at the side, and then for some reason some people will laugh. Then I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, I'm kind of funny, like a bit, right? Yeah, so there's that. And um oh yeah, and my primary job is to like distract other people, like people from the opposing team. So I'll like say something really stupid, and then they will like look at me and laugh, and then they won't like look at the ball, you know, that kind of shit. Or like just like walk around and accidentally bang into people, which isn't even intentional. Like I don't even intentionally bang into people. I just like don't look where I'm going, and I'm very very scared of like twisting my ankle or whatever. Which is ironic, right? Because I just twisted my ankle when I was walking down the stairs, like making a list of lit themes on my phone and not looking where I was going. And like I played like so much sports. I mean like mandatory sports. I've been forced to play so much mandatory sports, and I've like never gotten any injury from it whatsoever. Probably because I have been so wimpy and so like cautious. I call it cautious, but it's actually just me being smoothing a wimp. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking about getting into like Muay Thai or boxing or any kind of like MMA. I don't know, like my friend was talking about something called like Krav Maga or something like that. It's like self defense or something like that. So I thought it was pretty cool, you know, or even kickboxing, something, or even something like kind of super useless like judo or whatever. You know, it's like you do it for the strength. But I mean, I've always wanted to do parkour, but I heard that you need to do a lot of like conditioning before that. So I guess yeah, there's no stuff that I want to do, but my one reservation about it is like that I physically may not be able to because my body is so weak and because I've like done so much crap to it. Like yeah, I'm just scared that I will be able to have the strength to do it lah. And like I'm not one of those people who's like, yeah, I can push myself with willpower and everything, and then be like, ha, you know, then when they do the yoga, and you know those montages where you show the person like going through like the strength training and everything that I used to be fat and all those TV shows, right? Number one is like it's believable, but you don't actually show me the process of like the person going through all the crap, and so you don't actually teach me how to, you don't show the process of me like beating my own fears. It's a very like surface level, like, oh, she conquered her own fears and therefore now she's okay, you know. And the converse of that is being like overly like basing the whole movie or the whole like television show on a person overcoming their fears without any nuances, which I feel like in terms of all the sports movies or whatever, I'll admit I haven't really watched that many, but um out of all the movies that I have watched or read about, it's like I haven't found one that's very like relatable to myself. It's just all these like athletes and like, oh, I have to do it, you know. And then I'm like, they're like, I'm just a regular person, like I don't get it. But yeah, whoa, I realized like this video has been going for really long. So okay, in some, I'll do a part two. I don't even think I'm gonna let anybody watch it, but I guess if people want to watch it, you can just like DM me. If you don't want to watch it, that's fine too. But this is just like more for myself than anything. In some, what I want to do after A's is go to yoga with my sister more frequently, um, run more. I'm not gonna do this all simultaneously. I'll probably do it in stages lah, cause you know like I tend to get very bored very easily. So yeah, run. Maybe play some like recreational sports with my guy friends as a way to also like maintain like our relationships, and so we can talk and stuff. Um, some sort of mixed martial arts like kickboxing or judo or Muay Thai or whatever. And if I get to that, oh yeah, and like I guess take up dance lah, like hopefully if they don't cost too much. I say, or like Pilates or something like, I don't know, something really girly, you know, something like all those vegan girls that like eat avocado every day and that kind of thing, like something that they will do. I've never been one of those girls, but like, you know, like, I guess I want to see what it's like lah, to be one of those girls and see if it's really as like bad as I imagine it to be, because I used to really like not want to be them, you know, the kind that like does like get ready with me videos and makeup tutorials and etc etc. I'm not gonna turn into any one of them obviously, but like this is really cool to see what like I guess how I would fare in that field of people. Yeah, so part one, part two coming soon to a theatre near you.